Brilliant. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday night opportunity call, where we're going to tell you all about our amazing products and work from home business opportunity. There has never been a better time to be getting started with the Juice Plus company. We've got the most amazing health products, and we've also got the most amazing business opportunity. And tonight we're going to tell you all about that. And we're going to get started with Paula, and she's going to tell you all about our amazing products.
Thank you, Sara, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. My name is Paula, and I'm going to share with you, our amazing Juice Plus products. I'm going to give you a very quick overview, so hopefully you can keep up. You've got slides there as well that you can read from. So basically, I want to tell you about what makes our Juice Plus products unique. Well, basically, they are the most researched nutritional products in the world. There's absolutely nothing like them anywhere. They've got over 40 gold standard clinical studies backing their outstanding health benefits. And, we all know that the more fruits and vegetables we eat, the healthier we are. And that's what they do. They basically made of fruits and vegetables, which give us all the nutrients that we need to help keep healthy and help bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating. So you can see here in the basket, there's our main products. There's the premium capsules. There's also the omegas there, but I won't be talking about them just now. And you've got the red, the green, and the purple bottles, and they are our premium capsules, which are made up of a variety of 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. So you're basically getting all the nutrients from all of those fruits and vegetables. You only have to go and Google what's the health benefits of excuse me, broccoli or blueberries or any of those kind of things to know all the nutrients you'd be getting in your body. And so it's a really quick, easy, convenient and affordable way of just getting what we need to keep healthy. Next slide, please, James. And also they're totally bioavailable, so they go straight in the bloodstream and just feed the fuel the cells, the body at a cellular level with all that nutrition. So as well as adults being able to keep healthy with our products, we've got our amazing family Healthy Starts for Family program, which is basically, if you buy the products I've just been talking about, an adult buys, they're eligible to get absolutely free, which is absolutely incredible and an absolute no-brainer from me being a parent. They either chew at the same products I've just been talking about, the premium capsules, and you can either get them in chewables for younger children or in capsule form. So absolutely free. Over 1.5 million families around the world have taken part in this program, and as a for getting them free, you just fill in a little questionnaire, and out of all of those 1.5 million families, over 96% of them have shown positive health benefits. And you can see some of them here, absolutely incredible. My daughter's been taking them since she was 5, and she's now nearly 14, and she hasn't had one day sick since she started taking them, which is absolutely incredible. So I'll always be forever grateful for them. So your whole family can get healthy at the same time. Next slide, please. And so we've got our complete range as well. And as the name suggests, it's complete meal. So you've got plant protein. Everybody knows how healthy plant protein is, but this is vegan. It's all totally plant-based, with gluten-free, low GI, and a scoop of or a sachet of the plant protein mix. You can make it into a smoothie, a shake, smoothie bowl, pancakes. So versatile. You get everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So you can have a really healthy breakfast. You can have on-the-go snack, any meal replacement. Great if you want to lose weight and use it as a meal replacement. People get amazing weight loss results, but it's healthy weight loss because you're getting all that nutrition, and they give you energy, they keep you going for hours. So I'm absolutely addicted to them, and they come in bars, the same kind of contents in bars and soups, and then we've got the boosters here, but I haven't got time to go through them all, so please go to the person who put you on the call this evening, and they'll go through it for you as well, and also about all the other products that I've been mentioning, and also the science that you probably want to know a little bit more about. And we've got our amazing Perform, which is this product. And this is for performance. So it's pre and post workout, and it gives your body the nutrition that it needs to give you, the best performance, peak performance, helps to build muscle mass. And it's, really good for recovery as well, helping to recover your cells. So people reporting just getting like a much better workout and much better recovery, made of like vitamin D's, 25 grams of plant protein, again, totally vegan, like all of our products, and full of vitamin B's as well. So you're putting lots of health and nutrition in your body while you're exercising, which is where you're going to get the best performance. So that is the very quick overview of the products. Please go to the person who put you on the call this evening. I hope you managed to pick something up from that this evening, and enjoy the rest of tonight. Thanks.
Thank you, Paula. I picked up so much from that in the 7 minutes of scribbling. Thank you so much. And we are now going to hear from someone who's already on the product. So hopefully we've got Zowie on the call. If you are, Zowie, just unmute yourself at the bottom, please.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Zowie. So if you just want to take it away and just tell us about your experience with the Juice Plus product so far, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so I started on the Chews in January 2020, and then I joined the business in June 2020, and switched over to the Capsules. On the Chews, I lost half a stone, so I was trying to lose some weight for my daughter's wedding, which is actually a week today. So next Wednesday is my daughter's wedding. But it's been cancelled through lockdown and stuff. So I've actually I went onto the Capsules and had the odd bar, shake and boosters, but it's mostly the Capsules. And I've lost 4 dress sizes in time for my daughter's wedding. But it was the added benefits, which was absolutely incredible. Within 12 weeks of taking the Capsules, I'd had IBS for 20 years. I couldn't go where there wasn't a toilet, where I knew there was a toilet. I was bloated. I was having colonoscopies and in and out of hospital for about the 8 years before I started taking them. Within 12 weeks, my whole IBS symptoms disappeared. I had no bloating, I just didn't expect it. And I thought, wow, that's absolutely incredible. I'd had a hysterectomy in 2019 as well. So I thought, I really want to be off of my HRT before I was 50, that's when you're recommended to be off of the HRT. And I thought, why not go for that? And by the end of 2020, I was actually off of my HRT as well. So the Omegas supplemented all of that, which was so amazing. And then this last year has been about mindset and things, and I've actually managed to come off of my antidepressants as well, which I've had since a teenager. So I'm now on no medication at all, only on Juice Plus natural stuff. So yeah, I'm just waiting to lose a couple more dress sizes and get off my sleep apnea CPAP machine, which I have at night time, and that's me done. So yeah, that would be me.
Zowie, that's actually made me feel a little bit emotional over here. Honestly, it really has. It's like, lots of things that you said really hit home for me, but I always say on these calls, so many people start on the products for weight loss or stuff like that, but then all the other health benefits that they're not expecting, with your IBS and your other, and with your mental health as well, and the Omegas I'm obsessed with, specifically for those reasons. So huge congratulations, and thank you so much for sharing that with us.
No worries, thank you.
Thanks, Zowie. Guys, we are going to now move over to the business side of things, and we've got Howard, who is going to tell you a bit more about that.
Thank you so much, Sara. What a wonderful story from Zowie there. And interestingly, my other half, she had IBS quite badly, and that was something that cleared up within 2 to 3 months. That was 8 years ago. So, and it's never come back. So that's obviously good news. But let's get into the business side. And where we are at the moment, there are in excess of 7,000 people joining the Juice Plus family each and every single month across the Juice Plus world, which numbers around about 30 countries. And just have a think as to why that might be the case. Well, it's perhaps stating the obvious that we live in times where there has never been greater emphasis and greater awareness of one's personal health and well-being across the entire world now. Let's make no bones about that. And coupled with that, the pandemic has brought economic turmoil also on a global scale, and other little events going on in Eastern Europe as well is not making it any easier. And we obviously all think of what's happening over there. So what we have is something that addresses both these things. We have something that tackles people's health, that can help improve their health and well-being, and also we offer a business opportunity. And why are people looking at this? Because they have to. Who heard the news today? Inflation, 6.2%, the highest it has been for 30 years. The difference between inflation and wage growth is staggering. People are having to look at other alternatives to bring income into their homes, just to stay, to be able to tread water, to survive, not just to thrive. But there's the opportunity within Juice Plus to be able to actually sort of have a replacement income as well. So let's move on to the next slide. And that is why we are seeing so many people. And what are we charged with doing? Is really very simple. We share our story, much as Zowie did just now. We share our story with the people and find other people who are interested in joining us on that journey. And also there'll be other people, for the reasons I've just mentioned, that may be interested in wanting to supplement the income that's coming into their households. And with that, Juice Plus, our partner company in America, does everything else. They have done all the research and development on the products. They ship products to customers. They collect money and simply account to us on the 10th of every month. They provide us with an e-commerce website. They provide us with a back office so we can monitor and track our business. All this heavy lifting is done by our partner company for the princely sum of £50. I bought myself a business over 20 years ago. I had to put £30,000 cash, no borrowing, and that bought me half a business. The risk is so small now as to be virtually non-existent when you look at the upside of what the rewards are. Let's move straight on to that. Now, if I told you there was one way of making money, you'd probably expect that. There's not two, there's not three, there are 4 different ways of making money with this opportunity. Get back to the person who invited you on the call to find out about them, because I've only got time to talk about one. Now, everybody starts on the left-hand side of that staircase as a partner. Now, with help, with training, with encouragement, with people who have got a vested interest in you moving up from left to right, you can walk, you can run, you can sprint, and some people fly to the top, all the way to PMD Plus on the right-hand side. And if you do that, no matter how long it takes you, because you have your hand on the on the throttle, your foot on the accelerator, you will pick up a cool set of bonuses amounting to nearly £120,000. And when you factor in those other 3 ways of making money, commissions and so forth, various different forms of making extra income, those figures compare very, very comparably with top executive positions in the corporate world. And yet you don't have any of the pressure of the corporate world in the UK today. You don't have a boss looking over your shoulder, other people who are probably trying to steal your job or get that promotion that you're after. With this, you get promoted, you stay promoted, and you help train and encourage other people to do exactly the same. By default, if you do that enough times, your promotion is guaranteed. Get back to the person who invited you on the call to find out more about that. Let's move on to the next slide. So how soon can you actually start making some money? The answer is right away. I mean, it really is very cool, but you actually get paid for your own usage. So if you do find 1 or 2 other people, it could be family members, it could be work colleagues, it could be friends, whatever it is, who want to join you in that journey, you can get paid right away. And these figures are entirely notional, between £300 and just over £1,000 in your first 3 months. But it's not uncommon for people in their first month to make that first step up the staircase. And if you do that, you'll pick up the first of those bonuses amounting to £80. So you've already got your money back and a little bit more. And by the time the commissions are factored in, you're probably making around about £150 in your first month. And it's upwards from there if you're consistent. And yes, if you want the top earnings, guess what? You have to work hard. No surprises there. There's no such thing as a free lunch, and certainly not with this opportunity. You have to work hard to get the rewards, but they are there and available to everybody. Let's move on to the next slide. That's where we are now. Let's have a look at where we're going. Now, the orange, the countries coloured in orange are where we are at the moment. No surprise that North America, that's pretty well covered. The company's head office is in Memphis. We opened in Mexico shortly before the pandemic hit. In Europe, we're pretty well covered there as well. In fact, we just opened earlier this year in Portugal and more recently in the Czech Republic. There are a few gaps in Eastern Europe. And then in Asia, we launched in the UAE a few years ago, and that was going to be a springboard into the other Asian markets. And so far, we've landed in Malaysia and Singapore, and also down the right-hand corner there, we've got Australia and New Zealand. That's where we are. But look at where we aren't. My goodness me, Latin America, nothing. There are over 200 million people living in Brazil alone. Africa, nothing at all. Asia, we've hardly started. There are over 3.5 billion people in Asia. 6 of the top 10 countries in terms of population are there. 3.5 billion. Now, do you think there are people in those countries who have health concerns, much as you and I do? Do you think those same people might have also financial concerns and looking for other ways to supplement their household's income? I think we know the answer to that. And guess what? None of those people have heard of the Juice Plus opportunity yet. Or if they have, it's because they've traveled abroad, but it's not available in those countries yet. I'll leave you with that thought. I'll hand you back to Sara.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Howard. And I just love that the company are always thinking of ways to make things easier for us and how we can progress the business, move into new countries, new apps, new events. There's always something really exciting to be looking forward to, and it's a great company to be a part of. So we have got a very special guest speaker this evening. We're really, really excited to have her on the call. We have got the lovely Justine Cooke, who is a National Marketing Director and Club 24, and we're really excited to welcome her to the call.
Guys.
Hi, how are you?
Good, are you?
Good, thank you. We're really excited to have you on the call. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm like quite nervous actually. So
oh no. Justine, if you just want to take it away and just tell us a little bit about your like journey with Juice Plus, is that okay?
Yeah, so I have literally just a couple of weeks ago had my 8th year anniversary in the Juice Plus company. So I joined on the 10th of March 2014. Feels like a lifetime ago, but also has gone so fast as well. Like, this is going to be really hard to condense such a long time into just a couple of minutes, but it's been absolutely incredible. So like taking it right back to like before the Juice Plus company, I left school with not very many qualifications, totally messed around. Again, I was the same in college. I got married when I was really, really young. I got married when I was 18. My husband is actually in the army. I think you find that happens quite a lot, like in the military background, like you do get married really young, so you can be together basically. I had my daughter when I was 19, and it was hard. I moved 6 hours away from home. I'm 32 now, and I live in a little town called Bowen-Furness, which no one's ever heard of, in the northwest. And I moved all the way down to Essex to be with my husband, who was based in Colchester at the time. Had the best life there, but obviously it was so far away from home, which meant that I had no help with family to help me with my baby. He was away a lot of the time. I really struggled to make friends, and it was a difficult time for me. When my daughter turned 4, I got myself a little job working in her school as a dinner lady. Like I said, I left school with like no real qualifications. Like, what are you really meant to do when you're in that situation? You're so far away from home, you don't have any help, and you've got no education really. So I fell into this job as a dinner lady. I was actually looking after a little girl with special needs, which I did absolutely love. But I ended up having to leave that job when I did find the Juice Plus company. So I came across the company through falling in love with the shakes. I have always been a bit of a yo-yo dieter. I've always struggled with my weight ever since I was really, really young. I've tried every single weight loss thing on the planet, like it's unreal. And it was actually my husband that told me about Juice Plus. One of his friends who was also in the army was a distributor. And I just bought the shake straight away. Didn't even need to question anything about it. It was just another thing for me to try. And I absolutely loved it. I'm quite present on social media anyway. So I was posting about Juice Plus, like without even knowing that there was a business opportunity attached to it. Social media is obviously a lot different now than what it was 8 years ago, but I was sharing my journey. And it was actually my mentor that approached me about joining the business and said, basically, Justine, you're doing it. I'm getting loads of orders. You need to join yourself. I'd never heard of network marketing in my life. And I didn't even really look into it. There was none of these calls now like this for like me to jump on to hear other people's stories. It was just, I thought that I could maybe earn a little bit more money than what I was earning as a dinner lady, which, by the way, was literally about £160 a month. Like, that's not going to pay any bills, is it? It was just pocket money for me. So I joined the business and I hit my first promotion very, very fast, and I hit my second promotion the same month. So I joined on the 10th of the month. By the end of the month, I'd hit my first 2 promotions and got my bonuses. So my first wage was higher than what my dinner lady wage was. So I was absolutely like blown away with that. I hit SSC after 3 months, and I actually hit NMD in April 2018. So that's the pinnacle position in the company. What I always wanted to hit as soon as I joined the business and knew more about it. And it's just completely changed my life. So I now live back at home. There's none of this 6 hours traveling. My daughter's in a school that she's in senior school now. She's actually 13 in 4 weeks. I feel like she was a baby when I joined. She's moved round schools, obviously, from us moving around with the army. Like, that was something for me that I hated. She's very, very outgoing, but when I was at school, moving schools was like something that terrified me. And I wanted to have her in a school where she would never have to move. She'd never have to leave her friends again. So that was huge for me when we bought our house and we moved back home, which would have never have ever been possible without Juice Plus. We've taken her on holidays abroad. She'd never been abroad before until I started this business. I bought a new car in January, which I was over the moon about. My car literally broke. It conked out at the petrol station. Like, how that is the last place ever that you want to break down at. And my car was dead. So I was so fortunate enough to just be able to go out that weekend, and I just bought a new car. That would have never have ever have happened. Like, if it wasn't for Juice Plus, God knows where I'd be living now. It could be anywhere in the country or even out of it. And I'd probably still be working in a school as a dinner lady somewhere. So it's been completely life-changing. And it's not just the financial aspect of it. What was mentioned before about the cost of living and that going up. Like, this is just like perfect, because even like stuff like vet trips, right? My cat, who's actually asleep behind me, I had to take him to the vets on Saturday morning. Like, it's stuff like that you can just easily be able to pay for, things that come up when you're not expecting it. It's absolutely 100% changed our lives. And like I said, not just financially, it's my confidence. Like, I'm a completely different person. I've lost 3 stone on the products. I'm on my massive new health journey now, smashing the gym and stuff, absolutely loving it. This newfound confidence, all of these new friends that have been brought into my life thanks to the business. I would have never have met them if it wasn't for it. And it's just the best thing that I've ever come across. I'm so thankful that I said yes without knowing what I was really saying yes to.
Justine, you were amazing. There was absolutely no need to be nervous whatsoever. And I'm really because I've actually never heard your story before, so it's really interesting to hear it like that. But you know, I'm very similar to you. I tried so many different products before I started with Juice Plus as well. But I can't believe you hit SSC in 3 months. You just sort of brushed over that. Like, that's crazy, by the way, for anyone who's not in the business. SSC is a really senior position. And it also comes with a nearly £2,000 bonus as well. So to hit that in 3 months of joining and go from earning £160 a month to earning, you know, an £1,800 bonus plus commission in 3 months, that is definitely life-changing. So huge congratulations. That's really, really amazing. And Justine, have you got any top tips for anyone who was just starting out with Juice Plus?
I would just say lock in with your upline. Like, that's so important. Become best friends with them. Listen to everything that they say. Make sure that you're on the products yourself. It's so much more easier being a distributor when you've got your own product story. Like, this is where the majority of my customers come from, is sharing. I share my own results more than anybody else's, because it's you. They know you. It's raw. Get on these calls. We've got calls on like nearly every day, every night. There's so many opportunity calls for you to get on. You will never not pick up something that's valuable. Like, always remember that. You never know what golden nuggets that you're going to pick up on, and just believe in yourself. Like, that is probably the most important thing. Like, if you know that you can do it, then you will do it. Everyone that starts this business starts off in the exact same position. No one's got a higher advantage than somebody else. If I can do it, if Sara can do it, if James can do it, then literally anybody can do it, and you've just got to believe that.
Justine, you are incredible, and I feel like I've got nothing else to add with that. I feel like you've just done it all. You've said it all. There's nothing, that I absolutely could or need to add after that. So thank you so much, and huge congratulations on all your success so far.
Thank you. Good luck for Friday. I'm well excited to find out how that goes.
Oh, thank you so much. Guys, what an amazing call it's been this evening. I've really enjoyed it. We've, heard all about the product. We had the lovely Zoe's amazing product story. Justine telling us all about how the business changed her life. Obviously, Paula and Howard telling us all about the products and the business. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as me. And if you've got any questions at all, just go back to whoever invited you on, and they'll be more than happy to help. And thanks again to James for arranging another amazing call. And he's also got another event coming up at the Hard Rock Hotel on the 6th of April as well. So if you want to come along to that and find out more about the business, meet some of the team, then you can just message who invited you on and get the link for that as well. So thank you so much, everybody, and have a lovely evening.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thanks.
Bye, everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Sara, Howard, Paula. Bye.